Educate and empower, a lifestyle change, developing discipline, triathlon training, 75 hard, the personal trainer experience. All right, welcome to the Mom Bod Pod, all things motherhood, all things fitness. Okay, so today's episode is going to pretty much be, if you were my personal training client, if I could fit everything I wanted to tell you to okay, for the next 3 months, I need you to do this. But sometimes we only get a little bit of time to have this conversation. This is everything I would want to tell you to start implementing, okay? So as your personal trainer, this is what I need you to do, okay? Starting the next day, I need you to drink half your body weight in water per day, okay? That's number one. Take it to number two though, whenever you're working out, you got 30 minutes before your workout, 30 minutes after your workout. In that time frame, I need you to drink 25 ounces of water. That way you are maintaining hydration while you're also working out, okay? That's gonna be important because we're doing this long term. Number three, let's talk about nutrition. Now, I don't think that tracking long term is absolutely necessary, but if you're someone who thinks that tracking long term is a good thing for you, which some people it is, I would skip tracking calories because honestly, if you're going to do the work, you might as well track macros because that's going to be a lot more accurate in terms of what you're looking at. So breaking down to that protein, carbs, and fat level and trying to adjust your nutrition plan to fit that instead of just counting calories because that's such a vague number that really doesn't do you a lot of good to change. Let's talk about if tracking was good. Okay, I do tell everyone to do a track, but only for 3 days. And mine isn't oh, we have to go so crazy. Mine is more understanding of what it kind of should be like. Day one, you're just tracking whatever your normal behavior is. We want to know where our start point is. So day number one, track whatever you're drinking and then track whatever you're eating, okay? And I want you, if you're gonna track the eating, I would rather you do the macros, okay? Because it's important. Then day two, you get the numbers of what this should be. What you should be hitting in terms of those ranges and the half your body weight in water. You track those and you're trying to now hit those targeted numbers, okay? So make sure you're continuously tracking everything you put in your body. That's super important because you're only doing this for 3 days, okay? Track everything you put in your body for the next 3 days. So on day number two, at the end of the day, you're gonna see, all right, this is what I did and I was trying to hit it and I was this far off. So see the difference in that, okay? Say day number one, you went over on your carbs by 130, and then day number two, you only went over by 60, okay? That's an improvement. Day number two, it's an improvement. So now day three, try to go at it a little bit harder, okay? Really try to solidify hitting that macro number that you're supposed to be at. And on day number three, I really want you to tune in to I'm thinking about every single thing I'm putting in my body. Is this benefiting me? Is this going to be hitting my targeted goals? And that's how I want you to kind of think about eating. If we want to work out hard for the next 3 months, we got to fuel it properly. Okay? So super important. Let's see. Number 5, pre-workout. I personally love pre-workout. I have always loved pre-workout. I've tried so many types of pre-workout because you will come to find that there are some that work great and then there are some that don't work at all. There's some that make me twitchy and make my face tingle. And then there's some that give me extreme anxiety and I just those are not good workouts. So pre-workout kind of works a little bit differently for everyone. Also, think of it as if how sensitive you are to caffeine, okay? If you drink a regular cup of caffeine and that gets you off the walls, all right, take a half scoop, okay? Just work with it, okay? It's like a drug, okay? Depending on your dosage, it's just not regulated, so you're kind of dosing it for yourself. What they say is the recommended number. You can always half that though, okay? So you don't have those crazy jitters and freak the fuck out sometimes. So, even though that may sound scary, I absolutely do love pre-workout. There's a lot of benefits to that. I don't think I would be a good supplement sponsor. Okay, number 6, don't let being uneducated on what to do in the gym stop you from taking care of your physical health. So if you're someone who doesn't know when, like, if you're going to an open gym and you don't know what to do, that's totally normal. I have other recommendations, like go to a gym that has like classes. That way you're at least being taught something. You know, you may not have the most proper form, but you're at least moving and getting educated. And so long as you pay attention, most instructors will be able to teach you how to exercise yourself. And if you do that for a 3-month time span, you should have a good general idea of what to do in the gym on days when you can't make classes anymore. There's so many third-party resources. If you didn't want to hire a personal trainer, if you didn't want to take a class and you just wanted to go to the gym, or if you're at home, okay, there are apps all over. I have a YouTube channel too that has a lot of at-home workouts, especially with my TRX. So there are ways, apps, TikToks. I think TikToks are honestly super educational because you get to see them and they're short, they're quick, they're to the point. I absolutely love them. But make sure that you're following like accredited people. You know, there's some people who can be like, ooh, I can move my body this cool way, and it actually can fuck you up. So don't do that. Number 7, strength training. I'm just going to give you some reviews. Whenever I've taken on new clients, they have mostly never really done any type of strength training previously. So I introduced them to this program where we're incorporating strength training as well. And a lot of their comments are, I have more energy throughout the day. I love feeling stronger. I love the push that it gives me. Strength training is just amazing for 10,001 reasons, okay? I don't really know what else to tell you. You can go look up the scientific facts of how amazing it is on all parts of your body, but really there's something about it that just lifting heavy shit for a long period of time is pretty awesome. And then growing that to where that number increases, you're like, wow, I can literally see I am stronger. I love it. So number 7, strength train, ladies, strength train. All right, 8. Whenever you're first starting, okay, remember that we're committing to a 3-month time span. So you got 7 days. You need to commit to this 4 to 5 times. Bare minimum, to where you are either doing a one-on-one training session with your personal trainer, or you're doing some type of group fitness class, or you're doing something at the gym like a cardio day or like an active rest day. You're doing yoga. You're just being physical for 4 to 5 days. Okay, I need you to commit just that time for 3 months. I know sometimes that says like, oh, I don't have time for that. You gotta make time, okay? You gotta make time. There's a lot of gyms out there that offer like resources in terms of super early classes. I'm talking 5 a.m. classes, and some that I've seen even offer till 7 p.m. Okay, so you have options. Make the time. Let's see, number 9. Getting enough sleep is going to be super important in your recovery process, okay? Not only in your recovery process, but in your overall health, okay? The proper amount of sleep you get in that 8-hour time span is going to make your body function at max capacity, okay? So I know 8 hours of sleep is not always possible, so we're aiming, okay? We're aiming for it. Let's see, 10. Whenever you're committing to this 3-month time span, I know you don't have to go balls to the walls and cut out alcohol the entire time, but I do want you to understand that alcohol is going to work against you in this process. So if you can limit your alcohol for 3 months, your progression in your fitness journey is going to be substantially different than if you were to maintain your ongoing drinking habits. So that's my 10 day 1 advice, okay, wrapped all into one. So thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed those 10 things to get started on your day 1 to that 3-month commitment to just training yourself and taking care of your physical health.